What's up everybody, and welcome to another video on the Reviews by Russ channel. On today's video, we're going to be checking out the new 2021 Star Wars Microfighters Lego set. This one we have the AT-AT versus the Tauntaun. It has 205 pieces and is recommended for ages 6 and up. So let's check this thing out and get it busted out of the box and show you guys these cool little Lego toys. So here we have them all put together. We have a very tiny AT-AT with an AT-AT driver and a pretty cool Tauntaun with Luke. I'm pretty pleased with this Tauntaun. I'm not really sure how you could have done it much better. I'll flip it around here and give you guys another look at the other side. As you can see on this side, it's got a little holster for his little blaster. It's got the stud shooter, which is pretty cool. A lot of fun playtime with that. But as I said, I think for a Tauntaun, you can't really ask for much better. The tail even moves articulated there. It's got the nice reins for Luke to hold on to. The AT-AT, as you can see, is very small. These are called Microfighters, and this lives up to the name. It still looks pretty cool. Definitely can tell it's an AT-AT. But if you're like me, I mostly got this set for the minifigures. So let's check out these minifigures. First up, we'll look at the Luke in the Hoth. As you can see, if he's got the hat and the goggles, the face is not that important. Can't hardly see it, but you can see a lot of nice detail there on the coat and the pants. No paint on the arms, but the torso and the pants both have some really nice paint deco. I'll flip him around and show you what he looks like from behind. And here we have a rear view. You can see they did some paint deco with the belt and the texture on the jacket there. I will now remove the helmet and show you guys Luke's face. As you can see here, he's got a kind of grumpy looking face, and he has like a hood on underneath of his hat. So that's a pretty neat little feature, which would make you think there's only one face, but he does have two. And now I'll show you the other. And here we have Luke's face, a little happier looking. This is obviously not when he was being attacked by a Wampa, but this is a really nice detailed minifigure. As you can see there on that jacket, they did a really good job. And this is a really nice addition to the our Lego collection. I'm sure they've brought out a Hoth Luke before, but this is the first one that we have, and glad to add it to our collection. Now we'll take a look at the AT-AT driver. As you can see, some really nice paint apps on the helmet there. The Imperial cogs, got his little box on his chest, and some paint on the legs. He does have the stud shooter, which is cool, and a little pair of macro binoculars. And now we'll take his helmet off and show you what he looks like. As you can see here, he has that pretty standard Imperial grumpy face. And also, kind of surprising, he only has the one face. I'll flip him around and show you a rear view. See there is some paint deco on the back, but no extra face, which is always a little bit of a letdown because it doesn't take much to throw another face on the back of the head there and give you some play options. But still, since he's an AT-AT driver, he should mostly be wearing his helmet. And as I said, the helmet is very nice, and I'll show you a close-up of it. Here we get a nice close-up of that helmet. And as you can see, for a very small sculpt of a Lego figure, they did a lot of really nice detail on this. Very nice helmet. So there we have our two minifigures from this set. Two pretty cool figures from the Battle of Hoth. Now let's take a closer look at the Tauntaun and the AT-AT. Here we get a nice view of the Tauntaun. As I said, there's a little place for Luke's blaster there on that side. And if we flip it around, see there is a clip for his macro binoculars also. And as I said, you can see the little reins there and the articulated tail, which moves up and down a little bit. We'll get a front view of him. Looks pretty crazy from the front. And that's the Tauntaun. So now let's take a look at that micro AT-AT. Here we have the AT-AT. Pretty neat for a little tiny build. The legs are articulated. The neck also moves, as do the guns. I'll flip it around, let you get a front view. See, they did a little paint deco on that piece. Got the 4 guns blazing at you there. So very strange because it's so small, but it is a microfighter, so it works. So there we have it, the Microfighters AT-AT versus Tauntaun set. It is set number 75298 and is currently available at retail. I have seen these at Target and at Walmart, and these are $19.99 retail, as usually are the double Microfighter sets. And as I said, it's a good way to pick up minifigures if that's what you're into collecting. And also, like I said, this is made for the kids, and the kids really do like these little play sets. And I'm going to now show you one more thing, because there is another set that came out this year, Microfighters, and I forgot to do a review, so I'm going to show it to you real quick here. And it's going to be Han Solo and the Millennium Falcon. And here we have Han Solo and the very small Millennium Falcon. I'll stick him on there real quick to show you kind of where he sits. And here we have him piloting the Falcon. I guess that's, I don't know, it's funny. It's supposed to be a little windshield above the cockpit. As an adult collector, obviously you would not want this, but kids love it. As you can see, the two stud shooters there on the top, everybody loves those things. These things do shoot pretty well. So you got to be careful or you lose those little studs. Pretty cool little Millennium Falcon. Fun little play features for a kid. And at $9.99, it won't break the bank. And I'll show you guys a close-up of Han real quick. And here we have a little close-up of Han. You can see that smirk on his face. Very nice paint detail on the vest and shirt. I do like they went with the off-white sleeves. And he does have another face, and I'll show that to you right now. And here's his other face, which has a much more serious look on it. I guess this may be more for when he's sitting there talking to Greedo. Pretty cool Han. Definitely like the hair. As I said, I really like the off-white sleeves, just like from the movie. Got the detail on the pants and the shirt. Pretty cool Han Solo figure with this Microfighter set. So there you have it. This is the Microfighters collection so far for 2021. I'm not sure if we're getting more. I would assume we probably will. But these two sets, the single Millennium Falcon and the 2-pack AT-AT versus Tauntaun, are both available at retail now. The Falcon is $9.99, Tauntaun and AT-AT $19.99. If you don't have these, I definitely recommend you picking them up. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you know when I have new content available. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and as always, I hope to see you next time.